Halloween Havoc 10/19/03 in Baltimore, Maryland. If I got that written down right.
I bet you do.
I'm 50-50 on it, but hey, what can you do? Honestly, so I didn't realize this, but this is a very, very Triple H card in terms of how many matches I got on the card. I mean, there's no ads, but
I plan on ripping off Triple H hardcore
yeah.
when ECW comes back.
Oh yeah, because you only have like an hour per show and then like a handful of pay-per-views.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. So when ECW returns in the Alpha Entertainment Worldwide era, ECW year 1 will get 2 pay-per-views.
Okay.
Every year thereafter, it will get 3 until the final year when it only has 2.
When it die again?
I actually extend ECW's life, spoiler alert, because what I do is, as long as NXT was a reality show competition, we don't do it. We keep ECW around for the first...
I was booking a reality show, so yeah.
It was stupid, the whole carrying the keg and the jungle gyms and all that junk. For that whole time, ECW lives on. It's not until they move to Full Sail University that that's when NXT comes, is when they start shooting in Full Sail.
So what year is that?
2012.
Alright, got it.
So ECW lives for 6 years in the Alpha Entertainment Worldwide era.
Okay.
The debuts in 2006, ends in 2012.
Okay, cool.
But the point is, when ECW has pay-per-views, there will be 5-match cards.
Yeah.
2 title matches, 3 feud matches.
Yeah, that makes sense. 2 belts, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we gotta open the show off big, you know what I'm saying? And what bigger way to open off the show?
Well, I can think maybe the Undisputed titles. Oh, Kurt Angle! Kurt Angle's a hot way to open.
No, you're right the first time. Undisputed title.
No way! Yeah. That's amazing!
Yep.
Okay. Now are the women main eventing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
For the first time in, I think, the history of our company.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Most definitely.
But you're good at doing first, though. They got the first TLC match, getting the first main event. And they had a whole Raw devoted to them. So my goodness.
I'm about to say, I'm on a roll out here.
That's awesome. And Gail, Kim, and Lita, they got it.
I'm about to say, if I could put any 2 women in a main event, well, Trish probably would be in there too.
I think Victoria's got the ability.
Yeah. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I got a lot of options to have Jazz if she was.
I was gonna say when she's off the injured reserve.
Yeah, I got Molly and. Okay, there's a lot of options, but Gail and Lita are 2 good ones.
Brock versus Sean O'Haire opening, that's a heck of a way to go.
So, much like the contract signing, the various seconds, and again, in Sean O'Haire's case, third, walk on down to the ring as Brock, of course, the champion gets to choose when he comes out, so he comes out first.
I bet he's angry, too. Yeah, my goodness.
That's exactly what happened. So, obviously, undisputed title match. So, before O'Haire even gets in the ring, kind of stops Kane, stops Jericho, whispers into Kane's ear, and then tells Jericho to go to the back because, again,
I don't trust you.
I don't trust you.
It's nice that there are consequences for him not laying down.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta discipline these kids, man. These kids nowadays don't do what their elders tell them. So O'Haire, unlike most other people that have wrestled Brock, is just one step ahead of him. So this match, think of this like this is in the Coliseum, and Brock is a charging bull, and O'Haire is a matador.
Well, here's the thing: like, this guy's
got so
much agility.
Mm-hmm.
Like
especially for a man his size.
Exactly, his Shanton bomb was so beautiful, but he also had the ability, like Shelton Benjamin, to basically leap from the canvas up to the top rope. Yeah. I was like, so he could jump out of the way when Brock's coming his way. Oh, so good.
Absolute freak of a human being. But yeah, basically he plays a high stakes game of Ole!
I love that.
With Brock. Brock pretty much bangs his head off of every single thing as safely as possible.
Yes.
Here. And then Sean just kind of slows down the match, real methodical, real smart, because he knows Brock's real hard to use his power if he's on the mat. But, eventually this is Brock Lesnar we're talking about. Once he gets his hands on him, he's going for the ride. He's going for the suplex ride.
Yeah.
He's thinking Germans. He's thinking back suplexes. He's thinking regular suplexes.
I'll say this, though. Man, Brock, so much versatility in his game. So Brock,
not from 2012.
Of course. I'm saying in this era, the OG era, the original Brock Lesnar. My goodness.
Yeah.
Like you said, Germans, the shooting
power
star, all of it. He literally
I'm about to say, literally. I know
he was like the perfect career player when he first came.
He literally was like, all right, this move looks cool. I'll put that in there. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, this is pretty nice actually. do that. Yeah, Brock is literally pretty much that. So yeah, he says the triple power bombs. He has that mean clothesline where he just uses his shoulders and then just takes the dude's head off. Brock's amazing.
Yeah.
John O'Hare does get him up. He does hit a double cruelty after a distraction from Kane. And he gets the 1-2, but Brock kicks out.
Yeah.
This is Brock Lesnar.
I believe it, though. Like, and that's the beauty of these two guys. Like, if I was to say Brock Lesnar was King Kong and Sean O'Hare was Godzilla, it's like, I'm not even mad at it.
I'm about to say that's actually a valid argument.
Because Sean has a touch more height, a little more slender, but Brock, a little shorter, a little more stout. Yes, stockier. But like they both got that. They got that fight in them.
They got that dog and that gorilla and dragon.
Whatever. Yeah,
whatever Godzilla is.
Big lizard thing.
Big lizard monster thing. Goes for another devil's cruelty. Brock's able to wiggle out, elevates Sean up for the F5, nails it. Kane pulls the referee out of the ring though. Can't let him do that.
True.
So whole job. Kane gets into the ring, nails Brock with a choke slam, hits a tombstone. Jericho drags a referee out to the ring, slides him in. Kane, before the ref obviously comes, tosses.
Yeah. I'm with him. Yeah, makes sense.
1, 2, Brock Lesnar kicks out.
Yes.
What up, beast? But obviously Jericho proving his loyalty to a degree, bringing the referee out at the right time. So Sean, though, didn't see him do that because he was unconscious. So he's like, what are you doing out here?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I ordered you,
Go to the back. So Jericho's trying to explain, but Sean turns to Kane and tells him, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Paul, meanwhile, is waking Brock up in the corner like, hey, now, do that thing you do right now. So as soon as Sean turns around into the F5. But yeah, freak of a man. But Brock does retain. Probably the toughest title defense he's had of this reign, probably.
Probably, yeah.
At least up there, a lot more jeopardy than normal.
Because let's be real, his first defense after winning the title back was Jamie Noble.
Yes.
Love Jamie, but
I'm about to say, but that wasn't
a Slaughterhouse Rules match.
I'm about to say that was tough for Jamie, not for Brock.
Exactly. Brock is often the
dominator.
Yes, like against Shawn Michaels, it wasn't like Shawn did great work, but
I'm about to say, but
it's Shawn Michaels versus Brock Lesnar.
I'm about to say the size difference was overwhelming. Let's be honest. Sean's older too.
Absolutely.
Like, so he's got experience, which great.
Yes.
But like, I feel like Sean O'Hare, at least in this match, played it like Shawn Michaels, but like a younger model.
Absolutely. That's a great shout. Yeah, it's not
to the same level.
It wasn't 1994.
It wasn't Brock or Shawn.
Exactly. 1994, 1995, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. It's a whole different ball game, whole different kettle of fish.
Love it.
Like, as you age, you change your style.
Yes.
So yeah, he would have been about 33, 34 here.
Sure, yeah.
Which is, again, crazy, but that's athletic prime.
Absolutely, my goodness, yeah.
So literally the best version of Sean O'Hare would have probably been this match right here.
100%.
And he showed it with a great performance against the undisputed champion.
Yes, love it.
I mean, after that high stakes match, we got to really slow it down, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's tired, so I think this is the best time. They have the tag team ECW rules match between John Cena and Rhino.
Oh, yeah, that's
Hardcore Vice.
That's totally...
really slows it down, you know what I'm saying? Grab a hold, gives a chance for the fans to get some popcorn.
Grab a hold called a chair to the head.
Yeah,
a trash can to the gut.
Trash can lid. You got the barricades being ripped apart and used as weapons. Just small stuff.
Small stuff. Yeah.
In fact, well, you know what? Let's take it to the concession stand because it's ECW rules. Who cares?
Yeah.
Obviously, 2 referees to follow wherever
smart.
the brawl goes because no reason for them to stay in the ring.
Yeah. But one of my favorite. And by that I mean it was ludicrous and hilarious. So one of my favorite WCW spots, there was a Falls Count Anywhere match where they went into the restroom, and I thought,
I remember this spot.
It just popped me. So it's like I don't see any reason not to do something funny like that, especially with a rapper character of John Cena. Like why not? Why not take it to the restroom?
We'll take it to the restroom. I'll have Steven Richards give Cena a swirly.
There you
why
go.
not?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm about to say that's an image that'll play for 20s of years.
Well, I think it actually might play longer if it was the other way around.
Yeah.
When you're hurting the face that runs the place, you might not put it over.
That's true. Well, hey, regardless, fun times to be had.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is obviously Wonton Chaos. There's a point where Dreamer does hit a Dreamer Driver. We're in Baltimore, so I don't know any other landmarks, I'll be honest with you. But, Baltimore streets hit a Dreamer Driver through something on something with a Ravens logo or something. Just for the crowd gets like a hometown pop.
Oh, that's a good shout. That's a good shout, and it's a callback to their former leader.
Exactly.
Oh, and Tommy's longest running feud in the
I'm about to say the man he hates more than life itself.
Yeah.
In fact, he even hits the Raven drop toe hold into a chair at some point. Because, who knows it better than Drew?
Or a parking bench.
Or a parking bench. Yeah, there you go. Since they're out in the streets.
Yeah.
Obviously, it does brawl back into the ring. A lot of near falls. Warren Richards hits like a super kick on the Cena. I mentioned the Dreamer Driver. Obviously, both kick outs. We got to get to a finish at some point. So, Rhino gores Richards through, let's say like a glass window or some kind of office. Every arena I've ever seen has an office somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. After the peak of WWE Hardcore Division, like Raven, Kane, Big Show,
the classics,
Crash Holly, all those guys.
Yeah, so all the 2001, 2002 stuff.
Yeah. I feel like we kind of lost the aura of the building.
Yeah.
And Stadium Stampede really brought back the reality of
that feeling. Like, oh hey, look at all the stuff that's in the stadium that you would never see. Yeah, I do think that's fun. Rhino, instead of pinning Richards, elects to go out and kill Dreamer because, it's more fun that way.
Sure.
Also, I mean, let's be honest, Rhino's just looking for violence. That's the whole reason he's here. AEW.
Yes.
Almost said the instincts. It eventually gets to the point, Cena, since it is ECW, he had to have a Singapore cane at some point.
Sure. Makes sense.
Starts beating Dreamer to death with a Singapore cane. But he keeps hitting him. And Dreamer's just getting up and just taking these cane shots and says, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" Another cane shot. You got to get the callbacks in. And then, obviously, catches the cane, rips it out of Cena's hand, starts beating him to death with it. Nails a Dreamer Driver. Rhino, of course, breaks it up before the 2 count. Dreamer Driver, Spicoli Driver.
Yes.
You always got to say this proper name here, especially for ECW rules.
Absolutely.
So Rhino gores Dreamer as he gets up. Drags Cena's lifeless body over him for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Tag titles are retained.
Beautiful. The thing I love about your booking when it comes to tag team divisions, even for seemingly throwing together teams, you're still very good at showing their cohesion and making it seem like they matter, which I love. Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long. Available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much, much more, but most importantly, the story itself.
Next up, Kurt Angle's open challenge. So Kurt comes out with Stacy, obviously. He's like, so who's going to accept the American Heroes Open Challenge, the United States title? Lights drop. Tajiri's music hits. Tajiri and Rigo come out.
Yeah, I like that.
Obviously, Sans Gal Kill for obvious reasons.
Yeah, but like that pairing,
yeah,
that doesn't just naturally come to mind, but as soon as you said it, I was like, oh yeah, that's good stuff right there.
And just think, if Kurt was an ECW wrestler, this match would have happened at some point, maybe.
Yeah, 100%, because Paul Heyman, even before Vince McMahon offered Kurt Angle $1 million contract that he turned down because he can't look at the lights, like nobody would believe I would lose.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman offered Kurt Angle a job, and Kurt then saw Raymond crucify the Sandman and said, I want to have nothing to do with this.
The ultimate what if moments.
But yeah, the idea of Tajiri, an ECW wrestler who embodied ECW. My goodness, he was just a guy that, like I said earlier, a guy that I felt like he could have been who they built the whole show around.
Easily.
Yeah.
Only Paul Heyman had paid people.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's true. Or was better at managing money, period, really.
Either of the two things would have helped, honestly.
This idea of Kurt Angle versus Tajiri, it really excites me.
Yeah. No, it's a lot of fun. And the match is a lot of fun.
Can I tell you how I envision this match going down?
Please do.
Before you actually book it?
Yeah.
This, to me, is UFC 5. This is This is style versus style.
Yep.
It's just
no rules, no weight classes.
Exactly. It's just who is going to come out on top. Are you a sumo wrestler?
You a boxer?
You a boxer? Just get in there and go at it. We'll see what happens.
I'm about to say, you wrestle? Well, we'll find out.
And so, because when I think of the idea of Tajiri, he's a striker.
Yes.
Of top quality or top caliber when it comes to strikers. And when I think of Kurt Angle, obviously one of the best wrestlers in the history of life.
Yeah, it's period.
So
the differences really show early in this match. Kurt Angle goes for like a single leg, and Theory just kicks him in the face. Because, top quality striker.
Of course, yeah.
It's easy to kick a guy in the face when he goes straight down to your leg.
Yes. Basically doing half the job for me.
I'm about to say, I didn't even have to lift my leg up that high. I appreciate that. So a lot of this match is Tajiri pretty much outstriking Kurt.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping away from Kurt's hands because he knows if Kurt grabs a hold of him, he's going for a ride or he's going to get put in that ankle lock. So a lot of that is avoiding it. At one point he does get caught. He's hanging on to the ropes and Regal trips Angle's leg out from under him and Tajiri just falls into the cover to get a 2 count. Obviously Stacy, eagle-eyed woman that she is with her fake glasses, points this out to the referee. The referee, of course, is like, all right, well, she's saying it, the audience is saying it. Does the little finger roll, you're out of here. Big pop in the crowd. Crowd loves a you're out of here spot.
It's a good spot, I tell you what.
Great spot. Obviously, rest of the match, Jerry tries to hit the poison mist. Angle ducks it, hits him with the ankle slam. 1, 2, 3. Kurt retains, but fun match for the audience.
Big fan of that.
Next up, we have a Evolve title match, much like Kurt. Christian also having an open challenge So Christian's like, inspired by Kurt's open challenge, I decided I'm gonna have an open challenge of my own. I'm gonna defend this title right here, right now. So who wants a shot? Well, speaking of Kurt Angle,
no way.
It's not Kurt, it's Charlie Austin.
Okay.
But
I was like, that's pretty bold of the Olympic gold medal.
I'm about to say back to back. Nah. As Kurt's walking out, because he's still in the arena when Christian comes out.
Okay.
Shows his respect, shakes his hand, says, great match.
Yeah, like you said, you inspired me. So I like that.
And then as he's walking out, Jackie and Charlie Haas walk out. Kurt says, go get him.
Yeah.
Pats him on the back, daps him up. Stacy gives him the pat on the back. And then Jackie, of course, goes back with him because she can't be out here for an Evolve title match.
That's correct, yes.
Haas takes the mic and says, I want a submission match.
Whew.
Smart guy. Christian doesn't have any submissions. A lot of this match is obviously Haas working the leg for the Haas pain.
Makes perfect sense, yeah.
And Christian's over here trying every hold he knows. Tries the crossface, doesn't work. Tries to put him in a bear hug. Realizes he's not as big as Charlie Haas, so he ends up getting belly to belly.
That's smart.
Tries even gets real cute and clever. Hits him with like one of those tilt-a-wars, and Christian grabs onto the leg, puts him in an ankle lock. Of course, if anyone knows how to get out of an ankle lock, it would be Charlie Haas.
Yes.
So he gets out relatively quickly and then puts Christian in the ankle lock.
That's so smart.
And Christian, of course, crawls and gets to the ring rope. He's like, all right, I don't have any submissions. This is not going well for me. At one point, Haas does lock in the Haas of Pain. Christian is yelling, screaming, begging to God because Haas of Pain.
Yes.
But he is able to manage to counter a way out. To be honest, I don't remember people actually getting out of his hold. So
I can't think of one time, to be honest with you.
yeah, like usually if he gets it, they get it. But I'm gonna say he just.
This is the first time somebody worked their way out.
Yeah,
basically.
Exactly. So, okay, I got no deal. So, got the House of Pain. So he's like hanging onto the foot, wrench back. Christian just puts his arm over him, and the ref just starts counting because technically it is
his shoulders on the ground. Yeah,
exactly.
I'm with it.
So he has to release the hold to kick out.
Oh wait, no, it's a submission match. So it's no pin. Yeah, you booked this. You booked this, sir.
I booked this.
All right. So here's what I'll say. Yeah. Christian is so unwilling to submit. Charlie wrenches back too far, and it flips Christian out. Okay. And so he's now selling his neck because he was that was what the pivot point was.
Bent in half.
But Charlie is no longer holding the hold.
Yes.
Charlie, who wasn't hurt. Mm-hmm. Sorry that I'm booking this for you, but I'm doing it anyway.
I mean, I couldn't think of a way out, so please.
So Charlie, who was overzealous, goes back at him. Christian, who's out of his mind, not literally, but he's not with it, puts Charlie in a small package. As Charlie bends over to grab him, he puts him in a small package.
Yeah.
Ref's like, I ain't counting.
Yeah.
But Christian's just happy to not be in a submission hold at this point.
Yeah. He's not.
And so now you're at a place where you can do something.
All right, perfect. So eventually they bust out of it. Christian, Charlie out swings. Christian catches him, hits a kill switch. Again, tries to half Nelson him into cover before realizing, oh right, yeah, no pins.
Yes.
So decides, of course, why didn't I think of this before? I'm Canadian.
I knew this was where you were going because he's Canadian.
All Canadians know the sharpshooter.
Yeah, you were born with it.
It's canonically ingrained in your DNA. Also, if I want to be technically accurate, Edge uses a sharpshooter, so
yes,
Edge taught him the sharpshooter.
Exactly.
It's how I actually want to go with it, but it's a lot funnier to just say you're Canadian, you do a sharpshooter.
Yes.
So he does get Haas into a sharpshooter, and he really wrenches it in like Danny Garcia style of a lean back. And this is before people realize, oh man, you just grab their head, just bang their head against the wall.
Exactly.
So Haas, of course, no way out of it, has no choice but to tap out. But Christian does score the win in the submission match, retaining the Evolve title. This is his second defense of said title. Now, the main event of the evening, Gail Kim versus Lita for the Women's Championship. So Lita comes out first.
Yes.
Gail comes out. Tori comes out, says, man, what a great show. We're having a good time. First women's main events in the history of AEW pay-per-views, big moments. And, you know, when it comes to big moments like this, I've noticed that Eric Bischoff has a tendency to ruin them. Which is why I talked to President Mick Foley, and he agreed. It was just a great night for Eric to just take a vacation, spend time with his, I can't remember if he's married or not.
He is.
Yeah.
Wife and kids.
Spend time with his wife and kids. You know, that's right, I forgot about his son.
Yep.
Spend time with your wife and kids, you know, watch the pay-per-view at home. Don't worry, I'll even buy it for you.
Yeah.
Hope you're enjoying the show. Waves the camera, waves at Eric. And, you know, since Eric's at home, I also decided, you know, Tajiri had such a tough match tonight, you know what I'm saying? He worked really hard. So I decided to give him the rest of the night off. And, you know, Regal, since he came out with him, you know, he worked up a slight sweat. So, you know, you gotta get him out of here too. So it's just, of course, Gail didn't know this, so she's like,
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
Yeah. Where are my people?
Where are my friends? Where are my people at? So, it is a one-on-one match for the women's title in the main event of Halloween Havoc.
That's beautiful.
And
it's also the first time women have main evented at Halloween Havoc.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
It's not just Alpha Entertainment Worldwide; it's World Championship Wrestling as well.
Oh Lord, is this the first time women have wrestled at Halloween Havoc?
I'm sure there's got to been at least a match because there were multiple times where WCW attempted. I mean, I would hope that there was at least one.
But was there a woman versus woman match at Halloween
I have to imagine it happened once. I have to imagine without how many times they tried and failed to launch a women's division. I would hope.
Man, listen, I don't know.
That also might not have been.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's a great chance there might not have been one.
That's true.
Until NXT did one. So
it's possible, yeah.
Which is insane to think about, but is the case.
Yes.
Well, if there is one, I'll also pop it up on the screen right now.
Of course.
Let's get to the one right here, right now. So, I'm going to be honest. My imagination kind of ran wild for this one. I ended up doing like 20 other things. So I had to really consolidate.
Yes.
Into what I was trying to do. But, this match does go about 35 minutes because, you know, I can.
Of course. Well, and it's a pay-per-view.
It's pay-per-view. And
First
it's main
time
event.
only, yeah.
So, you know, big moments. But there's a lot of spots, a lot of near falls is the long and short of it. Gail is a wily competitor.
Absolutely.
But younger than Lita at this, younger, but
less experience.
Less experience. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. So Lita is using her veteran wiles, great ring general, ring awareness.
Absolutely.
Like Gail's going for covers. Lita's not wasting energy and just putting a finger on the rope for certain spots. I
love that spot. Yeah.
I'm big fan of that.
That's
one.
Intelligence right there.
Yeah, always a step ahead. But anyway, so Gail goes for each defeat. Getting to the finishing sequence now. Gail goes for each defeat. Lita pushes it off, kicks her in the gut, twist of fate, goes for the cover, but then thinks about it and goes, hold up a second. This is main event time. I gotta do something athletic. And obviously, Team Extreme, so the first thing they think is I gotta jump off something.
Yes.
So climbs up to the top rope. Crowd's going wild. Anticipation's building. The suspense. Lita goes for the moonsault. Completely fucking misses. Completely misses it. Face plants. Gail rings the arm. Eat defeat. Keeps a hold. Maintains wrist control. Hits a second eat defeat. And then ultimate insult. Picks Lita up. Hits the twist of fate. 1, 2, 3. Gail Kim retains the AEW Women's Championship.
That's awesome. Dude, I had no idea that's where you're going with this, but I'm a fan. I think that, like they said about Cody Rhodes, got to face that adversity before that babyface comes out on top.
Listen, you can't just giving people the title back. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we had an interim champion this whole time Lita was gone,
Yeah.
This ain't AEW. Well, this is AEW, but this ain't all elite wrestling.
Exactly. I know what you mean. No, that's beautiful. I appreciate you, sir.
Yes, sir.